the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, thank you for joining us on DC News Now. I'm Shanika Grimshaw. We're going to get to your top stories in just a bit, but first we want to check in with meteorologist Jackie Layer with a check on how it's going to feel. So I know, Jackie, it is nice right now, but we're expecting some rain later.
Yeah, rain later this evening, and those showers will start to build their way in, associated with a system down towards our south and west. But we did have really nice weather over the weekend for Mother's Day. This morning looked really nice as well, and as we head towards the afternoon, we'll notice increasing cloud cover through the day. It's later on this evening. I would say 6 p.m. onwards is when we'll likely start to see some wet weather down towards our southwesternmost areas, and certainly by 8 p.m. those rain showers continuing to lift their way northward. We'll see high temperatures today back in those upper 70s to right around 80 degrees. We'll again notice increasing clouds through the day and the shower activity developing later on this evening. Now the rain will continue to fill in across the map overnight tonight and into tomorrow. Tomorrow we're looking rain and also embedded thunderstorms. So tomorrow looking much wetter than the day today. So I'll go over those details, how much rainfall you can expect coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Jackie, thank you. Turning now to the district, police are investigating a shooting that injured 3 women. Police say the women were shot around midnight yesterday. The victims reportedly showed up at the hospital hurt. Now we're told they're all expected to be okay. Investigators believe the shooting happened near East Capitol Street and Benning Road. And in Virginia, a pedestrian is dead after being hit by an emergency vehicle in Loudoun County. Deputies say the pedestrian was hit Friday night by an emergency vehicle that was in the eastbound lane of Route 7 just west of the interchange at Loudoun County Parkway. The victim, 39-year-old Michael James Singer, died at the scene. Police did not specify the type of emergency vehicle that hit Singer. It is unclear if any charges will be filed against the driver. And a parade canceled at a festival, and the festival rescheduled after a propane tank explosion. That was in Laurel, Maryland. A man was sent to the hospital as well. DC News Now's Dave Laval along Main Street where the explosion happened.
Laurel's mayor says negligence on the part of the food vendor is to blame for Saturday morning's explosion that sent that person to the hospital with serious burns.
I heard a loud boom.
David Green stepped out to find an inferno right near his home.
A little bit nervous about reaching further than where it was at.
The blast, according to Prince George's County Fire and the EMS, happened around 7:15 Saturday morning along Main Street near the corner of 4th Street.
And it's just so unexpected. You know, when I first heard the kaboom, we were all like, what is happening? Because we didn't know what was happening.
The explosion forced the cancellation of the Main Street parade. However, the rest of the festival took place following a meeting between organizers, the mayor, and police chief.
We have vendors here that spend a lot of money to bring their products in, and we like people to be able to support them.
Visitors packed the festival that started an hour later than scheduled. Mixed reactions from vendors, including Anika Barnes.
I would have preferred if they rescheduled. However, I do understand because it's such a huge event that happens annually.
Thank God for the beautiful weather. Thank God. It's been a challenging day. There's been some hiccups with things going on today, but we've been great.
No complaints from those that turned out for the food, bands, and arts and crafts.
So I was glad. Got a lemonade and got to check out the sites.
Crews worked to restore power as the explosion damaged power lines. No one else got injured in the blast. In Laurel, Maryland, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Stop your car. Stop. Stop.
Excuse me, y'all.
There's a lady running down the street now in a BMW. Stop.
You can see it there. More drama at Laurel's Main Street Festival. A woman you could see driving through the crowd gathered for the festival. People having to move out of the way to avoid being run over. The Laurel Police Department shared this body cam video after the wild ordeal from Saturday. They say the woman drove up to a blocked off barrier near the festival. She told the officer she needs to get to work, but was denied entry due to the festival. Police say she then got out of her car, ripped apart the police tape, and drove onto the street surrounded by people. The officer yelled repeatedly for her to stop.
We're at 6 now. Stop! Get out of the car.
Police say 28-year-old Kai DeBerry Bostic of Laurel was charged and taken into custody. Thankfully, no one was hurt. And developing now, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is asking Vladimir Putin to meet him for ceasefire talks. Ukraine originally asked for a 30-day ceasefire that would start today, but that plan was rejected by Russia. They say they want direct negotiations before agreeing to anything. If Russia accepts Ukraine's offer, the meeting would take place on Thursday in Turkey. President Trump expressed support for the talks on Truth Social, saying, "Have the meeting now." And in the district, a garden being planted to showcase the resilience of Ukraine. Yesterday, volunteers they planted the garden in a lot right across from the Russian embassy. It is filled with sunflowers, which is the national flower of Ukraine. The flowers also symbolize the country's fight for freedom. Organizers telling us they appreciate the support from the community for Ukraine.
Very, very happy about it. We are so happy to see so many people who support Ukraine.
I believe it's an unjust war. I believe that the Ukrainian people have a right to defend themselves in their homeland.
The tradition started in April of 2022, just 2 years after Russia first attacked Ukraine. This year, security cameras have been installed at the gardens as well due to previous gardens being vandalized. And this morning, several daycare centers across the district are closing their doors in honor of National Day Without Childcare. Advocates will be pushing for investments in the Pay Equity Fund, which raises salaries for early childhood educators. A rally is also taking place at Freedom Plaza with educational activities and music. And turning now to Virginia, a McDonald's restaurant in Fairfax County is banning indoor dining for those under the age of 21. Management says this comes after repeated instances of student violence. Before entering the McDonald's on Franconia Road, customers will see a doorman and a sign warning dine-in service is closed to those under 21. Fairfax County Police said it responded to calls for multiple students fighting inside just last week.
Only have respect for themselves, let alone the restaurant or the employees. I've many times had to correct them, but they're always fighting. Not even fighting. I mean, they brought guns into the place and everything else.
A lot of this has stopped when the schools, the homes, and even McDonald's put some money back in the community.
Customers of all ages are still able to make orders via the mobile app. However, it's unclear how long the policy will remain in place. And a rescue in Northern Virginia to tell you about. Bird watcher Jim Matthews came across a bird in desperate need of help. He found this female Cape May warbler tangled up in a tree. Matthews said there was some thread wrapped around one of her legs, so she just couldn't get away. Fortunately, the Animal Welfare League of Arlington and the Arlington Department of Environmental Services came along to rescue the small bird. All right, that bird is really cute, Jackie. All right, let's switch gears now, talking about how it's going to feel today. And I know we're expecting some rain later.
Yeah, I mean, but out there to start off the day, really nice for our Monday morning. Now, later on this afternoon, we'll see those temperatures climbing into those upper 70s to near 80, although we'll notice more of those clouds building in through the afternoon hours. Now, it's later on this evening that we start to see some shower activity starting to push into our far south and westernmost areas. So by about 8 p.m. closer towards sunset, which is right around 8:11 this evening, we'll see a few showers starting to push in, and we do have a flood watch that has been issued that will go into effect at 8 p.m. tonight, and that will hold till 8 p.m. tomorrow. Back out towards the Shenandoah Valley, that's where we could see some of the heaviest of that rainfall being propelled in, especially back out towards the westernmost parts of our area through much of the day tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, that excessive rainfall outlook includes a good chunk of the region. All those areas shaded in yellow on your screen, that slight risk is 2 out of 4 on that excessive rainfall outlook. We certainly do need the rainfall, but could we see the potential for some pockets of ponding and flooding? Yes, we could be dealing with that as we look ahead towards, say, the latter half of tomorrow with all the rain that's expected. But here's a view of Futurecast by 4 p.m. Some showers around for our far southernmost areas, and still right around, say, that part where we're going to be seeing that flood watch go into effect later on tonight. That's still back out towards our westernmost areas. Then the shield of rain starts to lift its way northward by about sunset along and south of 66, and then building its way northward over the next few hours there. And then overnight tonight, the rain really fills in. So waking up tomorrow morning won't be quite as nice as this morning. It'll be a bit more on the dreary side. We're seeing that rainfall spreading in across the area. And then we're still looking at that steady rain, pockets of embedded thunderstorms and downpours expected tomorrow afternoon and evening. And highs tomorrow likely be in those upper 60s to lower 70s. So not quite as warm as the day today either. So looking wet, looking a bit dreary, and also some of that heavier rainfall too could allow for some rainfall estimates to be anywhere upwards of 2 inches of rainfall for parts of the region Wednesday morning, starting off with a few spotty showers, but thankfully that rainfall does subside a little bit, although Wednesday still could be tracking some of those scattered showers and storms too. But in terms of the future rainfall, a lot of rainfall is expected, especially back out towards the west. Could see anywhere between 2 to 3 inches of rainfall out towards the Shenandoah Valley. Closer towards D.C., could we see at least 1.5 inches? It is possible. Some of those models are anticipating that over the course of the next couple of days. Today, though, at least the first half of the day, it is dry. Later on, that's we could see some showers. Certainly a wet one out there tomorrow. Highs low 70s, and here's the rest of that 7-day outlook. Some scattered storms out there Wednesday, but not quite as widespread as what we will see for tomorrow. As we look ahead towards, Thursday and Friday, low to mid 80s to round out the work week with some spotty showers and storms. Isolated thunderstorms possible Saturday before we dry things out for the second half of the weekend.
All right, Jackie, thank you. All right, so yesterday was Mother's Day, and this past week there was some special celebrations where mothers got royal treatment. That was in Maryland. So inside of Prince George's County's ballroom, that was where they got treated for free hairstyling, manicures, pedicures, massages, and outfits. They also got some lunch. It's part of an annual Mother's Day event celebrating moms who are experiencing homelessness and or other hardships. Now, the nonprofit Anew puts on the luncheon, saying all the women in the room deserve a day of pampering.
It means a lot. It means a lot. Just to be able to relax, to kind of sit here, to have somebody pamper me like I did my daughter all her life is really wonderful.
It's important to me because it could have been me. Simply because of that. And we want to be a demonstration of God's love in the earth, serving those that are impacted by homelessness.
That is beautiful. Anew will host a similar event for Father's Day. That'll be on June 12th at the Fort Washington Art Gallery. All right, turning now to sports. The Washington Capitals falling in Game 3 in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Hurricanes completely dominated Saturday night on their home turf. They took down the Caps 4-0, and this is the first time the team has been shut out all playoffs. The Caps are now down 2-1 in the series. Players telling us the loss was frustrating, but they're confident they can even the series up.
A lot of good things to take from it, a lot of good things to learn and move on and turn the page, and got a chance to get home ice back tomorrow night.
We split at home. Now our job is to split here. We have next game to get ready for. There's no panic, like I said.
It was no different in Montreal when you lose Game 3. That's what the postseason's about. We got a lot of experienced guys who've been through this before. Back against the wall, difficult game. Game 4 in their building after losing Game 3, for sure. But it's an opportunity to even the series.
And Caps now looking toward Game 4, hoping to tie the series up. That game is tonight in Raleigh, and puck drop is at 7 p.m. And the NBA Draft Lottery is happening tonight. The Wizards have a good chance to walk away with the top pick. The team finished with the second worst record in the league this season, making their odds for the #1 pick 14%. Both Utah Jazz and Charlotte Hornets also have a 14% chance to get the top pick. The likely top prospect in the draft this year, Duke University guard Cooper Flagg. Now, Flagg was named the AP Men's College Basketball Player of the Year, averaging 19 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 4 assists. All right, that's all the time we have for you this morning on DC News Now. Be sure to stick around for more news and weather coming up on the news at noon.